Oh, what's going on today? God damn, man. They got him. They got him. Oh, man. Hey, it's over, man. It's over, man. We stupid gone, man. They got him. God, man. I just got out, man. I do fingerprints, man. They just got us, man. Hey, but don't worry. Don't worry about the show or nothing. Gilbert, don't worry about Gil's Arenas. I got that now. We might as well just change the show to Swaggy's Arena. And in conjunctions with Gilbert, we're gonna put a little Gilbert sign on the side. It's still Swaggy's Arena until you come back home. And once you get out, it's back to you. But for now, I got it. I got that. All right, it's just welcome to Swaggy's Arena, y'all. In conjunction with Gilbert's Arenas. We gonna have just your name on the side. It's still going. And don't trip. Cause where you going, you can be comfortable. They got TVs. I'm gonna send you all the updates. You can make all your bets on underdog. Do whatever you want. You still there. You know, I've seen you, you know, the feds, they let you chill. You can have some shoes. I seen you the latest Gil's Arenas, the Adidas. I'm gonna send you all those. You're going to be flying that shit. But look, when it comes to the show, I got it. Don't worry about nothing. So when they bust in, I say, oh, whatever he did it. He did it. Whatever they said he did it. Yeah, man. Got his stupid. And that's my brother, too. I love him. But he's stupid. And when I seen that shit, I said, nah, man, what the f going on? I was looking around like, damn, so, all right, so what we gonna do? It's not the money. So called Underdog and said, Underdog, don't win the trip. He still could make his picks. Well, you know, they got TVs in there. He can make his picks from his cell. I'm gonna send him all the latest, you know, Ja Morants and the Lakers and all that. He can wear his Luka Doncic. He can wear his Luka jersey in the cell while he nigga making bets. The coldest nigga to do it, boy. Oh, man, I love him, baby. That's my dog. Damn, little D-Lo. Little D-Lo. Might as well be D-Lo. Shit. But them, got my mama and shit calling me like, Nick, I was like, oh, nah, they almost got me. My mom, I slid out there. I seen them coming. Yeah, man, free Gil. As anybody know, free the hibachi, you know? Free the goat. Hey, no, free the hibachi. Free Gil, everybody. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that say Free Gil. Man, fuck. Ooh, boy. I never thought I'd see the day, my brother. Hey, man, it won't be the first time I lost one of my friends to the cell. Just keep him in there, because he been a stuck friend ever since I met him. Just might as well just keep him. Whatever he said, whatever y'all think he did, probably more than likely, you know, just keep him in there. You know, he don't need to come back out. He don't need to see the light of day no more. I'm tired of this. Oh, man. This is the Swaggy Arena in conjunction with Gilbert's Arenas. Underdog, baby, yeah. Yeah, we coming through a theater near you. We gonna be same days, Monday through Thursday, on a trip. And you know what? I got some demandings. You know what? I probably don't want Ken on there neither. But I'm tired of his, too. I'm tired of Ken. For me, they need to take his ass to jail, too. You know what? Just take them all. I'm here all week, baby. Ken, you next. You going down too. Did you try to pull on the show when you try to get at me? Oh yeah, I called the police the next day. They trying to get you too. I'm building the case for all the times you threatened me on the show. I'm tired of this. All right, Swaggy Arena coming to a theater near you. Peace, man. Keep your prayers and all that, cause he need them, man. You know, my dog need him. He been going through a lot of shit. You know, just pray for him, man. Keep him in high spirits, okay? I'm coming for everybody. Jeff T, yo next. Bye.
Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas and 5 other people, including a suspected high-level member of a Israeli transnational organization crime group, were arrested Wednesday, July 30th, on a federal indictment alleging that they operated an illegal gambling business in Encino, California, according to the United States Department of Justice. Arenas, age 43, is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operating an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. Also charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business. Next, we have, according to the indictment that was unsealed Wednesday, July 30th, Arenas and the other defendants operating an illegal gambling business. Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purposes of hosting high-stakes illegal poker games. At Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, age 51, of West Hollywood, staged the mansion to host the games, found co-conspirators to host the games, and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. Quote, Gershman in Austria and Cohen managed illegal pot limit Omaha per game, among other illegal games, at the Encino Mansion, collected a fee the house charged from each pot, either as a percentage or a fixed amount per hand, and invited players to compete. Gershman hired young women who, in exchange for tips, served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship to the poker players. The women were charged a percentage of their earnings from working the games. Chefs, valets, and armed security guards were also hired as staff at these illegal poker games. Gershman and Valentina, age 35, are also charged with 3 additional counts of conspiracy to commit marriage fraud, and making a false statement to immigration documents. If convicted, the defendants face a statutory maximum sentence of 5 years in federal prison for each count. This is my main question, and I had, every now and again throughout the years, some black men try to tell me, like, yo, Seiji, you shouldn't be trying to tell black people or black men, what to do, and men are gonna, you're right, just go to jail, just go to jail. If y'all don't want to sit up there and listen to the words of another black man when he's trying to direct you in a way of which it would be for your best interest, for your survival, then by all means, go to prison, go 6 feet, go directly to jail, do not pass go, and stay directly in there for life, so that you won't have any kids that will inevitably follow in your exact same footsteps and or your mistakes. This has to be one of the dumbest things that I have thus seen at this moment in time. You mean to sit up there and tell me that you, as a NBA star, an ex-star, whatever you want to sit up there and call it, you mean to tell me that you're hemmed up for money, you're desperate for money, that you just had to run an illegal gambling ring in order to do what? What specifically were you trying to sit up there and do? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out, because this is the stupidest thing ever in life. So I just decided to type this into AI, and they said Gilbert Arenas, a former NBA player, has an estimated net worth of $10 million. While this is a significant amount, it is considerably lower than his peak net worth, which was estimated to be between 40 and 50 million by 2009. This decrease can be attributed to several factors, including lavish spending habits, legal issues, and lack of substantial income after his basketball career ended. During the NBA career, Arenas earned over 160 million in salary alone. This included a $63.7 million contract in 2003 and a $111 million deal in 2008. He also supplemented his income with endorsement deals, most notably with Adidas, which produced his signature shoes. His total career earnings, including endorsements, were estimated to be around $200 million. However, Arenas has faced financial difficulties in recent years. In 2015, he filed a lawsuit against a former advisor alleging mismanagement of his funds and seeking $40 million in damages. More recently, in July of 2005, Arenas was arrested and charged with running an illegal gambling business at his Encino mansion. Despite these financial challenges, Arenas continues to have a presence in sports media, hosting a podcast called No Chill with Gilbert Arenas. His son, Elijah, currently plays basketball for the USC basketball team. I feel so sorry for his son. Hopefully, he does not go the exact same route that his father did. He'll pay attention to stupid mistakes, and he will not go down this road. You have to be the stupidest person ever in life. You mean to tell me that at a point in time in your life, you had $200 million? Now, I guess some people are going to sit up there and say, well, so you got to think about it. You got, lawyers, you got, mansions, and well, you don't need all that. A lot of these players, they opt to buy all of that because it's the facade. It's what they have to, you know, and it's actually, let me take that back. Actually, they don't have to do that. They're not rappers. NFL and NBA players are not rappers. They don't have to put up a front. They don't have to show people that they're actually making money. These are things that they just want to sit up there and do. Rappers, I understand. You gotta sell the dream. You have to sell the greatest lie told when you're a rapper in order to sell the tickets, in order to get people to believe in the lifestyle and the fairy tale that you are selling directly to people. NBA and NFL players don't actually have to sit up there and do this. So for the life of me, how it is that a black man by the name of Gilbert Arenas had about within that short span in NBA, he had $200 million. How in the world do you mismanage that? How do you mess that up? What were you sitting up there spending all of these tens of millions of dollars? Like, that's like, Jesus Christ. This is exactly why they need financial literacy when it deals with these sports. Because you got a lot of these dudes who ain't never have money, and then once they get it, they're just throwing it everywhere. Like, brother, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. I want people to understand, for anybody that's listening to me, this is exactly why a lot of these white guys out here who own these arenas, who owns these teams, they're like billionaires by the tens of billions, or maybe even the hundreds of billions. They don't care about giving black guys money because they're going to run through the money. They know that they're not going to do anything important with it. They know that they're not going to sit up there and invest. So they're fine with sitting up there giving these contracts. They can write this stuff. Probably they can write this off. They probably even got insurance on the players. They probably got a lot of things in order to make sure that they're going to be able to get some money here and there. Like, okay, well, if this person get injured, wow, I get 50 million right here. If this person catches a torn ACL, I get 90 million direct. Like, they probably got some stuff that the NBA players don't even know about. They probably got so many things of which they can sit up there and get money directly from. Just think about it like back in slavery when if you look at the fact that if a slave was injured, that the slave master was able to get money. It doesn't matter if the slave master did it or if the player, I'm sorry, not the player, or if the slave was just basically injured on the field from working. Any which way it goes, if that slave was injured, they would get reparations. They would get a form of money. Back in those times, I think it was probably anywhere from like a few $100s, like 300, 200, 300, 400, 500, or whatever, $100. In today's money, that would be quite a bit. That would actually be quite a bit of money if you add that up and whatnot or whatever. But this is pretty much when I look at this is the exact same thing. They're going to give you, this is why they give a lot of these black players all of this money, because they're not going to actually do anything with it. They're not going to invest. They're not going to invest. It's a few people out here that are like Shaquille O'Neal. And the craziest thing is Shaquille has gone past just being a hooper. He is beyond that. Like the career is that. I want people to understand. It's almost like looking at Bruce Wayne and then looking at Batman, right? Shaquille has basically become Batman in a sense. If you think about it, the Shaq is the platform. It's the thing that just hold everything there, like Bruce Wayne. Like that's the thing that got the money and everything like that. But then you have Shaquille O'Neal, which is basically the evolution, which is the upgrade, which is the education, which is the college, which is the businessman, which is the entrepreneur, which is the investor. Like, this is exactly what you look at when you think about, for me, when I look at Shaq, I'm looking at the businessman. No disrespect to his career, but I'm looking at everything that he has done outside of that. And everything he has done outside of that dwarfs that career. Again, no disrespect to his career. Like, he's doing fantastic stuff out here. Like I said before, he sat up there and rented out a college or a classroom or whatever and got his people educated. What? Like how many NBA players are doing anything like that? How many sports players, as a matter of fact, are doing anything like I said, he's one of a few. And a lot of those white boys directly up there that own these teams and these stadiums, they're like, all right, Shaq is doing it. That's cool. It's whatever it is. We just know that the rest of them, they're not going to do this. We know that they're not on that same thinking level. So we don't have a fear in handing over money to them. And so again, going back to what I said before, when it deals with the black man out here, and some of y'all have had some problems when I'm trying to give some direction, when I'm trying to say this or that when it deals with the spending habits or how it is that y'all decide to move. Like I said before, shout out to Dr. Umar, because what did he say? You know, sometimes you're not going to be able to save, you know, a lot of our sons out here. You're not going to be able to save a lot of our brothers out here. Some of y'all going to have to be gone for good, and that just is what it is. You're going to be gone by your own mistakes, because you are going to falter, because you don't want to listen, because you think that you know what is best for you, because some of y'all want to sit up there and get this money, and y'all want to play a white man's game, and you're not even white. You don't even have the color to play the game, and you think that you're going to sit up there and win. Like I said, shout out to Kwame Kilpatrick. He tried to do the exact same thing. He tried to sit up there and play that political white boy game, and it did not fan out too well for him. And they made sure that he paid the price. They smeared his name all throughout. He is one of the most infamous mayors that people technically know of from a certain generation. And that was because he was young, he was brash, he was smart, he had, you know, there was reasons why he was as cocky as he was, and I understood it. I got it. But the moment in time that you decided to mistake that as that cockiness and bravado as a type of truth, as a type of standard, that's when you mess up. And that's when everything is going to collapse directly on you. So like I said, shout out to Kwame Kilpatrick. For me, he had his faults. Like I said, I'm from Detroit all day, every day. He had his faults. And from the point of view that I basically have when it deals with the whole situation, because unlike the white folks out there that judge him, I actually saw him going to school. When I was walking to school, I saw him walking out of the same houses that were in my neighborhood. This was before he went to the Manoogian mansion. Like I said, white folks don't know, and many others don't know nothing about that. They never actually saw this man. I saw him, his wife, and his kids, and his security guards. I can literally go to the block and point to the house of which his kids were growing up in before he got directly into the mansion. That's how crazy it was. Like I said, a lot of other people don't know nothing about that. So I literally got to witness this while being in middle school. So like I said, I saw a vastly different side and a different story versus everybody else who basically, you know, hates and condemns and all this other type of stuff. Like I said, he made a mistake. He misjudged a lot of things, and he took a hefty loss directly for it. And now after the smoke clears, you know, he will rebuild and do whatever it is that, you know, he feels that his calling is at this moment in time. And like I said, I support it. People deserve a second chance, because if anything, if we're going to look at, you know, a lot of these things directly out here, I probably segued into something far off. You know, look at America and how many chances America has gotten, no matter how it is that it's treated Black Americans here. Right. So I guess what I'm saying to end this, with the amount of frustration that I have for Gilbert Arenas, for the amount of things that is taking place and happening, how stupid he decided to sit up there and be. Hopefully, if he makes it out of this, I'm not sure how he will or how this is going to work out, what type of time he's going to sit up there and get. If and when he makes it out of this, I hope that he plays it straight. I hope he doesn't decide to be stupid. There's a variety of ways that he could have made money illegally. And you could have been playing stocks. You could have went directly into crypto. You could have did a combination of both. You could have went into real estate. Like I said, there's a variety of things that should have happened. He could have even more than likely got in contact with Shaq. And I'm pretty sure that Shaq would have, potentially being the young man that he is, he probably would have gave him some type of advice on a few things. But you know, people gotta actually want the help. People gotta actually show the actions of wanting to grow, wanting to actually know. And it just seems like at the moment of time, that's not, I guess, where he wanted to be. He wanted to play a game and try to get fast money like a lot of the street dudes. And now he's paying the cost to be the boss. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. As always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.